We're in today with the Quadro FX 5500. This is a 2006 video card with 1 GB of VRAM DDR3 running at 650 MHz on the core clock, 530 MHz on the memory clock, 256 bits bar switch, DirectX 9, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. This is a very legendary video card, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. The most important thing about this video card is finding the right resolution. The most important thing is to find whatever this video card can actually do. This is the first resolution that I put. I don't know how much VRAM is utilizing. I don't know how much core load I got. I don't know how much wattage I'm taking from the wall. In this situation, you can understand that I got 60 FPS constant. I got only 70% load on the video card's core, but I got a lot of spikes, you know, so I will keep medium details and I'm gonna attempt on actually going with 1080p because that's a different type of resolution, or maybe higher details. I don't know. I think going for full details with 720p is gonna load out maybe the VRAM. Let's try maxing out the details. So it's maximum details with 720p and I have a problem. Maximum core load here with 30 FPS. Holy smoke, I got 18 FPS. This is not okay. Seriously, look at this. 21 FPS, 22 FPS. Oh, okay, so it looks fantastic. I'm not gonna deny it looks great. Maximum details, 24 FPS. The moment I look at a city, I'm like, damn, Daniel, look at that. Not even 300 megabytes of VRAM utilization, but the core is maxed out. You know, you can actually see that the video card, it's trying to put the FPS, it's trying to put the right performance in this case. But you know, the problem is that if this video card had unified shaders, it would have been a much better story in this case. Dragon Age with this video card apparently is doing a very interesting performance. You know, I got 1080p with low details, the lowest quality as possible. 1080p is the most exaggerated resolution that I can put on a video card like this, considering it's 2006. Yeah, I didn't have 1080p as a monitor, you know, and I promise you I wouldn't have had this type of resolution. I got 20 FPS in this situation with this video card. I got only 160 megabytes of VRAM utilized and 10 FPS on average and 166 watts consumption. So in this fog you can actually see the video card is not capable of delivering the performance. The system doesn't have any problem, but the focus is only on the video cards. It's very demanding for this video card and this resolution doesn't help me. So 720p maybe, let's see. With 720p I got double the performance. I mean 20 FPS. From the whole computer I got 165 watts. It's not a big problem. I got maximum core load and only 130 megabytes of VRAM. I can guarantee you this is not the resolution that I will play with this video card. You know, I think if there is no other alternative, I am going to go on 4:3 and take 1024 as an aspect ratio and select 1024 as a resolution, because those are the one that needs to be on the video card like this. You know, 4:3 can help me in this situation because it's going to offer me a lot of FPS if I want this video card to push higher than 40, 30, 40 FPS. But regardless, I like the performance how this video card it's offering here. I like the performance of this whole computer and how it's pushing this video card to the limit. This is the most important game ever because I got 60 FPS. I got nearly 60 FPS. The moment I move, I got 50, 40, 50 FPS, but overall performance, you understand what I'm going with this. I want this game to succeed. You understand? I want the game to reach 60 FPS because in this situation, you can see that I got options for this video card. It's very important to understand this because I'm on a computer that I got Windows 7. You know, ideal would have been to have Windows XP, but my Windows XP machine has got only X4, and I think it's gonna gut this video card in pieces, you know, on the performance. In this situation in Skyrim with 1024 with 4:3 aspect ratio, you're gonna see that I managed to reach 60 FPS. This is very important. I got 150 the watts consumption with low details. Now I tried medium details and it was 30 FPS. So I don't want to go there because it's not offering me the FPS. In this case, you can see that there is a high chance of me playing the game with decent FPS. 70-90% load on the video card. It's got little room for buffering, you know. So in this case, I will appreciate having this video card with this amount of performance, you know. This is what I want. 70-80% load on the video card with 60 FPS. This is the average. This is the base of this performance. This is gonna be very interesting because I got 720p with low details in this case, and look at this, it's doing a fantastic job on delivering some nice FPS. Not a bad performance when it comes to an old video card like this, you know, 2006, and it's doing a fantastic job. 267 megabytes of VRAM utilization. That's not bad. In this case, I can have a lot of performance with this, but I have to put everything on low details. So in a fight, apparently staying around 80-90 FPS on average. Not bad performance from this 2006 video card. I think it's going to use only this amount of VRAM. There's not like an increase to 500 megabytes or something like that because I put only low details with 720p. But even like this, it's doing a fantastic job. There is no problem on utilizing this as a high-end esports 250 FPS on average. I'm just joking because it only does 100 FPS on average. Now it's my turn to drill them. I'm pushing it back. Oh, no. Holy! Come on! All of them! No! I managed to be a heavy that managed to kill everybody. Look at that, 46 FPS, 42 in some cases. I think there are scenarios where the FPS is dropping way too low. Just for the memes, I maxed out the game on 1080p with maximum details. 21 FPS on average, only 271 megabytes of VRAM utilization. So in this case, there is no chance for me to load up this amount of VRAM. There's no way I can fill up that 1 gig of VRAM. So in this case, I will say the video card is doing a fantastic job, but the resolution and the quality is not the right way. I think in order not to, restart the game, I will like to put maybe 1024. 720p I know is gonna be 30-40 FPS, so 1024, I wanna just jump straight to 1024 and see how it's performing there. Because I know that the resolution is gonna do wonders with maximum details. Oh, I was surprised. Look at this. 40 FPS with 1024. Okay, I retract my words, you know. In this situation, you can actually see that the video card, it's on point when it comes to a 4:3 aspect ratio. Black bars for the win in this case. I love this idea of 4:3. I cannot replicate this, but imagine having a 4:3 monitor and playing the game. I actually have one. It was used for CCTV monitoring, and it's 4:3. Seriously, it's a square monitor, and it's got high refresh rate. All I wanted to say is that the black bars and the 4:3 aspect ratio, it's actually nice. It shows you that retro gaming back in the days was with lower resolution, and in this case with 1024 got 43 FPS. Do remember, it's maximum details with full enchanted light and shadows. In this situation, I got 1024 with maximum details. Look at this, it looks gorgeous. I love this idea with this video card, how it's offering me this performance. With 4:3 aspect ratio, you can actually see you got some nice entertainment here. It's got 70 FPS on 1024 with, I'm not joking, I will say it again, maximum details. Only 128 megabytes of VRAM utilization. That's actually not bad for a video card like this. Can actually see it's doing a fantastic job in this case with this video card. It's holding around 70, 80, 90, 100 FPS. It's got a big, leap on the FPS. That's not okay. Ideal will be to keep the FPS constantly. maybe use VSync in this situation, because then you're gonna have a decent constant performance. 160 watts consumption from the computer, that's actually good, and not a lot of VRAM utilization. I had it to over 200 megabytes of VRAM utilization. Do I love the performance? Yes. On the system side, I got only 3.2 gig of system RAM utilized here with 10-15% load. This is the right way to play with this video card. You can actually see it looks fantastic, so the computer doesn't have any problems in this case. The video card is doing the job. So overall performance in the game, it's actually good with this video card. There is a lot of games that I can play apparently on this video card. So there is only one thing I have to do: set up the game properly, give the right details in the game, and I will have no problems. Apparently on 1024 this video card is actually doing a fantastic work. I'm gonna get used to this black bars, because I think this is the most appropriate thing to do here. I'm not gonna lie, dude, the full server with this game. What the heck is going on? Are you telling me people had enough with the new Call of Duties? That will be so majestic actually, to see people starting to play old Call of Duty that are on Steam. Doesn't matter, I got the performance here with this video card and it's doing a fantastic job. I got 1024 with lowest details, and I have no problem on utilizing this video card. What the 50-60% load on the video card's core, only 150 megabytes of VRAM utilization. It's very interesting because sometimes from 75% it jumps to 90% load on the video card's core, you know, and it's not okay, because I want as many FPS as possible in order to get that constant FPS, you know, flow. If I don't have that constant FPS flow, everything is going to be very bad. Don't even know where the guy is, seriously, but I'm shooting random. I seen him. I'm gonna jump in the airplane. I'm gonna push with shift here. I'm gonna aim and it's nobody's here. I'm gonna throw the grenade out of the window. Let me show you a game that is working really nice on this video card. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, it looks so good. This is a fantastic game that needs to be played on a video card like this. So okay, so I got 1080p with low details. I think this video card can push a little more. So let's jump in the setup and see if I can put a little more quality, because it looks fantastic, you know. Maybe I can put some effects, some anti-aliasing. All in all, I think this is a great game that can be played on this video card. You can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. There is a lot of filtering here with maximum details. I put everything at maximum now. I have everything maxed on, turn on, bloom effect, everything, anisotropic filtering, everything is maxed out. There's no problem on the quality here. The only thing I have to see here is the performance of the video card and how it's operating, and this is actually a great performance. Not a single complaint. Imagine having a similar game like Starfield, but on an old video card like this. This is actually awesome. I feel like I want to land on that ship and I want to go in my quarters. This is cool. To be fair, I think this video card and the whole 700 series is fantastic for retro gaming. I think this is like a sweet spot in between, not very expensive but very compatible with retro gaming. On the gaming department, I think they have nice performance, good compatibility. It's like the whole series is fantastic, you know. Even 8 series very cheap and I think it's worth it, but it depends on what you expect, you know. If you want to get an 8800 Ultra, you're gonna find it difficult because they are getting very expensive nowadays. An 8800 GTX, on the other hand, it will be fantastic, and I think that is the best options. But when it comes to 7 series, this is actually a decent alternative if you're not interested on those dual BGA video cards, 7950 GX2, you know, or that FX, if I remember correctly, 4500, that are GX2 dual BGA video card with 2 PCBs. If you're not interested on retro gaming with legends of a video card like that, I think this is a very decent alternative. And that's it. There is no question, they are fantastic. They are still available on decent price, so it all depends on you. You know, if you want to get something that is good and runs really nice. Every single video card, I'm very grateful that I have it. I'm very grateful that I can show you how it's performing, you know. And in this situation, this one I recommend the video card, but only if it's cheap. If you can find one cheap like this, it's a very good video card. You know, I think this is the alternative from ATI Fire Pro, the one that we tested previously with 1 gig of VRAM that I didn't manage to fill up the VRAM. Same thing, you know, because they are all video cards and the core is going into bottleneck until that VRAM is going to be filled up. I like them. The most important thing is to find them cheap. That's it. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system in the future, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.